Miss Hollywood, let's do this. Because I was doing a reading for Miss Hollywood last night, and I was at the tail end of 6 hours, and I was just too tired. And I had a feeling I was too tired when I started it, but I went against my gut, and it did not go well at all. I don't even remember what I said to her. So, here we go. Let's get this party going. Alright, Miss Hollywood, you're another one that's a little hard on yourself. They're saying you're patient. You are so patient with other people, but you don't give yourself the same courtesy. I feel like you're making progress. This is my main spirit guide, so this is going to be life path, either spiritual or career. We'll figure out which one is here in a second. But it does feel like progress is being made. It's not going as quickly as you would like it to be, but it does feel like progress is being made. He's saying to just have more patience with yourself. And have faith that the hard work you're putting in will be rewarded. It's just not going to be as fast as you want it to be. Here they go with the freaking art stuff. I remember now some of it because they're starting to talk about this artsy stuff, dude. I'm telling you, they're still talking about it. The next day I didn't even remember what it was. You understand so far? I need a little more energetic exchange between us, Miss Hollywood. Everything besides the art, at least. He says I'm not artsy, and they're talking about it yet again, so I don't know what that is. I know you said that yesterday. Now I remember because they brought it up again. Oh yeah, I remember that, and they're saying it again. But everything else, yes, thank you. Yeah, exactly. They're still saying it though. I wonder if my spirit guides are trolling me. Let's move on. Are you aiming to be a project manager, or are you already a project manager? Or do the words project and manager make sense for your path? Keep saying yes. Yes, thank you. Yeah, you're very logical, but again, they're talking about this art shit, and I don't know why. So, well, I kind of know why. So basically, what I'm getting here is that there is a beautiful way to logically do this, and there's also like a kind of a calming sort of thing. I think you're being called upon to do it more for your own therapy, or for you to just to decompress, right? And you may be thinking it doesn't even bring me joy, but you may find joy here if you allow yourself to experience it. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that with you. You can take it, you can leave it, and do whatever you want to with it. But they keep bringing it up, so there it is. Okay. Yes, it makes sense. Are you a project manager? Is that what this is? Why are they? I feel like you have to get a cert. I feel like there's a cert. There's a cert. Are you working on a cert? Did you just get a cert? What is this? It's like a certification for this. There's a certification. Yes, I need to get one. They're pushing you. Thanks for the validation. They're kind of teasing you, and they're playfully teasing you, and they're just like, we're not getting any younger. Like, go get it. Go get it done. And there's no good time. There's never a good time to do this, right? There's always a lot of stuff going on. Just make it part of the routine. Preparation. Just make it part of the routine. Do you have the materials already? Do you have the study materials already? What are you waiting for? All right, so start to work on this, okay? I feel like you already have the tools, or start to work on it. You give it like an hour or 30 minutes a day. Yes. Yeah, give it some time each day and start working on it, right? And then once you get like a month into just lightly preparing for it, then schedule it. And then you'll push like hell towards it. Everything is ready to go. Okay. I feel like should be some time of easily just browsing over it daily, right? And then you make the appointment. That way you push like hell towards it. Okay? It's kind of the push I'm being told to guide you to do, right? And this is going to be super positive for you. This is going to increase, like this increases your salary by a bunch. This feels like a 30K raise. I'm getting 30. I feel like this is 30,000 raise. It feels like 30K. So, yeah. I feel like you have to switch companies for it. But still, 30K, man. All right, what else? They're teasing you about it lightly, okay? And they're doing that on purpose. They said, because if we came on you hard, it would be us and you being hard on yourself, right? We don't want to join the voices in your head that are saying, why aren't you doing this, right? Take the stress out of it. And actually, I've just got this thing. I read this thing about Elon Musk recently that he has his employees commit to 85% effectiveness, and that in turn takes the pressure off of it and makes them perform higher than 100 already. So that may be valuable. I mean, because I just picked up 85%. I'm like, okay, I know what you guys are talking about. You're talking about the thing I just read, right? So perhaps that mentality of committing to just 85%, that really committing to 85%, and then you outperform, okay? Because it feels like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself that's undue, and that's not helping the situation, right? So just commit to less and you'll accomplish more. But just try to set like 30 minutes to an hour daily and just commit to that time of just prepping at a more calm pace. Then you schedule the exam out, and then you race like hell towards it. Okay, they're definitely pushing you and say this is positive, and they'd like to see you go in this direction because it'll bring you much more satisfaction. And it also feels like things are getting very stressful. I feel like the people above you are stressing you out at your job. I feel like the people above you are asking you for things when they don't understand what they're asking for, and it's stressful. Does that make sense to you? This is going to pull you out of that situation. See, what life does is it makes things more and more uncomfortable until you force yourself to grow. Okay, like the lobster would never shed its shell because the shell makes them safe, right? It would never shed its shell if it didn't get too big and uncomfortable, right? So they're really encouraging you to shed that shell. They want you to. And that's what life is doing. It's making it much more annoying, right? So that you're like, you know what? Screw this. I should just do this. And you've said it and you've thought it, and you should do it, right? Go get it done. Basically, like, now's the time. Like, go get that done, okay? And it's funny because it really feels like you've put most elements of your life on the back burner and focused on career, okay? And they're saying if that has been the case, why isn't this getting worked on? Why isn't this, why isn't this being pushed forward? So just work on that 85%. Commit to 85%, okay? Just don't be hard on yourself. I really feel the need to pull some of this pressure and some of the stress off of you, because it's counterintuitive. Take it easy. Leisurely study it 30 minutes to an hour a day, just for a couple weeks, a month, something like that, and then schedule it a couple weeks out after that, and then you'll cram. It'll force you to cram, but you'll get it done. And you'll pass, so don't stress. Like, you got this. You're very bright. Well, thank you. You're very bright. They're saying that that you didn't have problems. Like, you didn't have problems getting good grades on tests and things. Like, you're good at that, so you'll be fine. There's no reason for self-doubt. You'll pass. Just prepare, like they're saying, and you'll crush it, okay? I didn't realize this was going to be a career pep talk. My bad. This is like a TED talk. All right. Yeah, I'm being told to pull back. I leave you that with warm blessings. Thank you. And you got this. Don't doubt yourself, okay?